Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. I caved and I feel like a hypocrite and I feel like the worst person in the world, and there's a very good reason for this and I'm going to show you. But let me preface this by saying that I have always separated the people from the product. And I have heard really great things about this product, and I've heard really bad things about this product. And there's quite a steep learning curve for this product. So if you guys haven't figured out what it is that I'm talking about, then I'm just going to show you my shame. I bought it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't at me. Don't come for me. I know. And you want to know the sick part? I used code James at checkout. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst person in the world. But I have seen this palette and I wanted it from the get-go, but I'm so not a fan. I'm not a fan of this person. But I try to do the same thing with Jeffree Star versus Manny MUA and, you know, other influencers whom I've never bought anything that they've ever done before. But they, you know, discontinued my 35 Beep Color Burst palette and they came out with this one. So I needed it. So that's why I got it. And I don't want any judgment from anybody because I'm sure you've done things that you're not proud of, but this is my shame and I'm going to wear it proudly. So if you are interested in watching me create a look with the very controversial James Charles Morphe palette, then keep watching. Monique Hart would say. So this is the packaging. You guys have all seen it. Really pretty package. It's pretty. Like, you have to give him that. The shot is really gorgeous. But if you haven't seen it, then you live under a rock or you just don't watch beauty YouTube. So, oh no, the colors. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It is massive. Like, massive. And it's like, put it up against my head. Like, that's freaking insane how big this thing is. It was like $30, which is pretty awesome for considering you're getting, what, 30 some odd shades in here. So can't fault the kid, you know, just don't like him. But again, you know, trying to separate the person from the product, and I'm going to give this a very I've already fucked the palette up. Which finger betrayed me? I think it was the damn plastic covering. It dug out one of my colors. Son of a biscuit eater. Alright, well, anyway, really excited to play with this palette. Like I said, I have, you know, all jokes aside, I did see the palette and thought it was absolutely stunning, and I really, really wanted to do it, or get it, but again, I have that whole back and forth where should I, shouldn't I, you know, have given this kid so much flack online, on live streams and stuff like that, but then I was just like, you know what, take a step back from it, think about it, would you want this product? Yes. Would you pay this amount of money, you know, the 30 whatever dollars or $50 or whatever it is, Australian? Yes. Do you think that the amount of product that you get for your dollar is sufficient? Yes. So I bought it when it came back into stock. So that's pretty much it. That's all the explaining that I'm going to do regarding this palette and my purchase. And if I'm a hypocrite, if you think I'm a hypocrite, 100%, I will own it. I have very big problems with James Charles, but I have heard good things about this product, and I wanted to see it for myself. And the palette is beautiful, and I'm really excited by the color palette. So yeah, that's why I bought it. That's why I'm going to use it, and I'm really excited to see like the versatility of the product, to see like what types of looks I can actually create with this. Like if it sparks a bit of creativity in me, as far as my looks go and that sort of thing, then I'm pretty freaking excited about it. So I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Painterly, as always, or 9 times out of 10, this is what I use. And yeah, I'm just, what do I want to do? There's so many things to try. I think I might go with a green, pink, and purple eye. The purple sparkly shade, which one is that one? Love that. Is stunning. It is so pretty. It's got blue and pink and purple reflect in it. And it's just, I'm going to swatch it because I just keep looking at it and I'm really just enamored with it. So, just giving it a couple passes, and that's what it looks like. Highly reflective and beautiful, kind of almost duochrome shift to it, which is really, really nice. I want to play with Face, which is, oh, it's right next to Tune. It's this really pretty gold shade. Okay, that one's okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the eye look. Let me stop procrastinating about this. Now, I know that you have to do a lot of packing and stuff like that, and Raw Beauty Christie said that it's best to work backwards. So I'm going to go in with the color Canvas, which is the uppermost left-hand corner. So it's this one. Why I had to do that in the most difficult way possible, dunno. But anyway, I'm going to take that and I'm going to go all over my crease and just dust that over. I'm really kind of, I don't know where I'm going to go with this eye look. I haven't decided. I'm not necessarily setting my paint pot because I don't find the need to do that. I'm just doing this so that the shadows have a better chance of blending for me, because, you know, the paint pot is really freaking good at its job as an eyeshadow base, and eyeshadows do not move when you use them. So, pretty excited about this. I'm just like a little overwhelmed because there is so much. Ooh, one thing I want to do real quick is like take my Color Burst palette and see if there's any shades that are identical. And there's one shade that looks similar. One shade. Going through the greens. There is a pink that is slightly more red. I think they might actually be the same. There's a few colors in the color, oh, I just spit, in the Color Burst palette that look very similar to this palette, but there's enough differences that it's actually, you know, kind of, the one kind of fills in the gaps of the other one, if that makes sense. So, you know, not upset or disappointed. That was the one thing that I was really, really curious about. So I'm a little overwhelmed with all that there is here. So like I said, I want to do a green, a purple, and a pink look because those colors together are really pretty to me. I love that color combination. So I'm going to stop procrastinating, and the color I'm going to go in with is, I think I'm going to go in with Single, which is a really pretty purple shade. It is this one right here, that one. And I know with some of these you have to like pack them as opposed to swiping them. So I'm packing this on in my crease, and then I'm gonna fluff it. I'm gonna fluff it up in my crease. And get my close handy dandy mirror. I've got my fan on in the background because it has been a little warm today, and one of my programs was like, oh, you've had an update, you need to enter your whatever, your login thingy key, whatever number. And do you think I could find that? No. Hubby came in, searched his emails, searched my emails, could not for the life of us freaking find the bloody email. Then after 10 minutes of searching and a restart on my computer, then we find the serial key or whatever it's called, and everything starts working again. So then I can start filming. So it was just, I had an inspiration to come in and film, and then life, as it does with us, just kicked me right in the crotch and said, no, not today. Well, you know what? I don't know. I bucked back today, and yeah, that's what's happening. So this shade is showing up very pink on camera. Very pink. But it is a very pretty, ooh, I don't even know how to call, well, like what color to call this. It's a very pretty, almost like fuchsia color, but it's very nice. It's going on really, really well. It's not skipping anywhere. It's not bunching up anywhere. It's not clinging to any, you know, if there was a dry patch or something, it's not clinging. So that's a big boner. And when I say boner, I mean bonus. So that's awesome. So, the next color I'm going to go in with is, I'm going to go in with Escape, which is right next to Single. It's this one here. And I'm not sure if this is one of the shades that you have to pack on like pretty liberally or not. So I'm just going to go there. Just going to start packing. Whoa, that's just gone way out. That's not where I was wanting to go with this, but that's we'll deal with it. Well, that's okay. I was not intending for the makeup to decide to disperse itself in such a manner. So far, these are working really well. There's not like a huge learning curve or anything like that. They're going on just like any shadow would go on. So, not complaining. Not complaining for once in my life. And I'm really disappointed because I went to, I was on my phone yesterday when I got home from work, and I realized I had missed the Oscars in the morning, and I was so bummed because I wanted to see what was happening this year at the Academy Awards, and I'm not even sure if I missed a good show or not. Like, nobody's talking about it. I mean, I think there might have been mention of Gaga winning something, but I don't even know what she won. Like, if she won for Best Song, if, like, I could go and look it up, I'm sure I could find something that way, but I have been extremely busy today. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have had some more work done on my tattoo today. I had a phone interview with my physio, and yesterday I had a really shockingly bad day. I actually had to come home from work early and had to get my father-in-law to come pick me up because my supervisor did not feel confident with me driving home myself. So thank goodness my father-in-law is retired and can do such things. So, alright, so that's the purples laid down. I don't know if I'm going to go, I thought I said I was going to go blue, but I'm glad I didn't because I don't want to go blue. So, what I want to do is I think I'm going to cut the crease. Big surprise there. But I've been like trying to really kind of like hone my skills as far as crease cutting and the like goes. Because I think like when you get like this perfectly blended cut crease, like there's just nothing better in the world aside from like feeding starving children and curing AIDS and all that stuff. Okay, so alright, so I'm going to go in with the color Light 16, my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which is about to run out. So I wonder if I've got another one. I think I just have the Light 10s now. Oh no, I have one more Light 16. Hooray! So, crisis averted, guys. It's the most important thing in the world. So, I don't know why I'm this hyper. I am absolutely knackered. I am procrastinating against doing some essential education for my job. But yeah, I'm just procrastinating like crazy. The online e-learning is so boring, and you have to do it every year. And it doesn't change from year to year. And it's the same program. Or the same, you know, what do you call it? Same thingamajig. It's the same deal every year. And I know that as part of my license, I have agreed to partake in e-learning, and I know it's part of my accreditation, and I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying that I really don't want to. And actually, I know a lot of nurses, you know, that don't, and I don't know. I'm up for sticking it to the man whenever, you know, I can, as long as it's within the rules of, you know, as long as I'm not going to get fired for it, I am all up for, you know, causing a little bit of trouble, but not enough to get my ass fired or get my accreditation taken from me, because getting it back is a pain in the arse. So, yes, doing a cut crease. I've been doing lots of cut creases lately, but I'm finding that I really do like them. So, that's why I'm doing them. Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to be up quite a bit higher than I wanted it to be. It's just a little bit harder to do that little method with hooded eyes. I've found I typically just draw where I think my cut should go, or my crease thingy should go, and it usually works out, but this one's going to be a bit higher. But that's okay, because this is my wonky eye anyway. Well, I suppose the other one could also be the wonky eye if you're talking about it like that. One of my eyes is more almond than the other and slightly bigger, so it makes for interesting eyeshadow looks. Just gonna say that. Alright, Dunskies with that. The next color I'm gonna go in with is, I think I'm gonna go in with Daddy Saucy, which is this green right here, and I'm going to pack that on my outer corner. And I wonder if this is going to turn it a funky color or not, that purple. So far so good with this one. Pretty good. This one definitely works very well with packing. And then slight blending. I have that freaking Star is Born song stuck in my head. What is it called again? The Shallows? I've got that stuck in my head. I watched a performance of it on YouTube, and I'm just like, far out. That chick, like, she can do no wrong. Like, she is just, she's on another level of talented. Like, she's a triple threat now. Singing, dancing, and acting. And she's now an Oscar-winning person. Because I don't know what she won for, so I can't say Oscar-winning music or Oscar-winning actress or whatever. So, I don't know why I'm talking at all. Alright, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is... Oh, that's right, I said I wanted to go in with that really pretty purple. Alright, oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Skip, which is the bright pink, the hot pink, and then I'm going to go over it with Artistry, which is that really pretty purple right there. And I think that's going to be really cool because I'll use it as a topper. Oh, I've got the best ideas ever. So I'm going the same way. I'm packing this on. I'm kind of blending it with the purple in the corner. I keep wanting to swipe when I know it's like swipe or no swipe. Isn't that a thing from like a... I heard Kevin Smith say it once, and I can't remember if it's like Dora the Explorer or something like that. But he was talking about when Harley Quinn was younger, and like all he'd hear was like her watching whatever show this was. I think it was Dora the Explorer. He'd be listening to her watching that show, and all he would hear is swipe or no swipe. And so him and Jennifer would like, I think it was him and Jennifer would kind of like banter back and forth, swipe or no swipe. Funny little side note. I don't know why I'm so manic tonight. I think it's because I'm a mommy now. Okay, now I'm going in with Artistry. I have been cooking and baking a lot recently. No, the audio did not cut out, but I don't know, that's not working very well, and I'm actually like going in on it. Maybe there's like an overspray or something, and or you know what, maybe I didn't pay close enough attention to like how you're supposed to use this color. I mean, it's definitely there, like 100% is there. It's a very like, I want to say microfine glitter in it. I love the effect that it has with the pink. I think it's really, really, really pretty. But that's not, well, I mean, I guess it's like kind of the punch that I wanted. It's not as in your face punchy that I wanted, but you know, I mean, that can be dealt with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with, just trying to think of what color would best suit this. And I think I'm going to go for a more yellow gold. So I'm going to go in with Ring Light, which is this one, this second shade here. And I'm going to use my finger for that, and I'm just going to tap over the center of my eye just to kind of wake it up a bit. I think that's a pretty effect. I think that looks really nice. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to, oh, I need to do my brow bone. Let's see. I think I'm just going to take Ring Light and I'm going to go underneath my brow bone and kind of buff that shade. I just need to find the correct brush for it. So, and that's really pretty on its own too. Kind of really smooth out those edges and smoke it out and make it very pretty. My house smells so good. I put on tea for my husband and I when I got home from getting my tattoo done. So I put onions, potatoes, chicken thighs, and bacon in my crock pot. Did I say potato? I might have said potato. I'm not sure. Put potato in there as well. And yeah, I'm just letting that go in the slow cooker. And my house smells amazing. So I am quickly going to do my face off camera, and then we'll come back and I'll finish off the eyes and give you my final thoughts on the palette. Alright guys, so my face is on and my nose ring is gunky. As in gunked with makeup, not with snot, because that's just disgusting. And who wants to talk about that? So, totally manic at the moment, if you can't tell. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm gonna go in with the color, what is this called? Cape Cod. It's this shade here, and I'm gonna take that like really blown out under my eye, because it's really pretty, and I think it'll complement this eye look a lot. And if I'm wrong, well then I'll just wash it off. And it'll be no big drama. But so far, it's a nice earthy green. It's really pretty. It's almost got like a really nice undertone of blue to it. So that's pretty interesting. I like it, I like it. And it's a shimmer as well. So definitely very pretty. I like this under the eye a lot. I brought it a bit lower than I wanted to, because I was thinking about not doing anything under the eyes. Just a little bit of liner and just kind of letting the top do its thing. But, you know, go big or go home. So that's what I'm doing. Going big, making myself look like a raccoon. Fantastic. Now this one looks like, almost like it's skipping a little bit. Like the pigment's kind of dancing around a little bit. But not too bad. So yeah, that's turning more blue really than green. It's like I don't know what I think it's like an evergreen kind of color. It's really pretty. I'm not sure if I should have paired it with this eye. That's my bad. So not the fault of the eyeshadow by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to take Ring Light again and just go in my inner corner really quick, which was that shimmer shade that I used before. So I'm going to go on my inner corner beneath my eye this time, instead of taking Artistry. Alright, so now I need to find my green liner. I know, there it is. It's in the color Overdrive. This is an Urban Decay Locket Liner 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil. And it's this beautiful, like, deep forest green, and I just fucked up my eye. Oh, I love when I do that. It is my absolute favorite. And headphone users, I'm very sorry. I am all over the place today. I really like this because it's kind of a greeny blue, or bluey green. But it's like so shimmery and so perfect for this eye look. and I'm really happy I picked it. Now I need to clean this up. Okay, it's not going to be perfect because I don't know why I decided to get all like crazy with my eyeliner instead of just, I don't know, I do it like that all the time, and I've never had that issue before. Okay, so now eyeliner's done. I'm going to put on my eyelashes. So I'm going to be using my Hourglass Caution Mascara. I used to like be a Lancome L'Oreal kind of gal, and then like I could only afford Maybelline, so I used Maybelline. Not that there is anything wrong with Maybelline, I'm just telling you like the evolution of my mascara, or, you know, makeup wearing. When I worked for Lancome, Lancome could do no wrong with their mascaras. They were, you know, except for, you know, getting rid of Flex Tonsils, you know, bastards. But, like, their mascaras to me were second to none. Like, they were cream of the crop. And then I found out that L'Oreal and Lancome are essentially the same company, just packaged in different packaging. And so I started going for L'Oreal. And then I couldn't even afford L'Oreal because that shit gets expensive sometimes too. And so I went to Maybelline, and I found the, what is it, the Big Bang Lash or whatever it is. I really like that one. I like the Falsies mascara. I think that one's really pretty. That one is more of, I would say, a natural kind of, but you can layer it. So, you know, have no fear there. If you really like, you know, very voluminous looking eyelashes, it definitely can give you that. But if you want a more demure kind of just, you know, easy breezy kind of look, you can also achieve that very easily with that mascara. With this mascara, I don't think you can do the easy breezy thing. Like, I can try, I'm sure, but it just, the mascara itself just lends itself to being very over the top and very not understated in the least. This is like, I love this mascara so much. The Nars Caution Mascara, also equally very nice. Wouldn't say that they're the same type of thing. Like, I feel like with the Hourglass Mascara, I almost feel like it lengthens a bit better, whereas the Caution Mascara, I feel like thickens, like gives you more volume. But with that being said, my eyelashes look really long and voluminous, so, you know, maybe they're all just the same mascara, they just tell us they do things different. Wouldn't that be a gig? Oh my god, that'd be insane. If I come missing tomorrow, you know why. So I'm going to go in with a Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the color Share. I doubt this is going to be the right color. That's a really nice color, actually. And then I'm going to close up my Artistry palette. I'm done with it. What color do I want to go with? Gonna go in with, Pink Dusk. This is a Flower Beauty lipstick. Super creamy lipstick. Super creamy lipstick. Love these lipsticks. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so my thoughts on the James Charles palette. I've already gotten it dirty. I have already gouged one of the eyeshadows. Look, I have had no issues getting these eyeshadows on. I did not have any issues with it skipping, with it jumping, with it grabbing, with it pulling. None of that. They blended really beautifully. You know, I want to hate this palette just on principle, but, you know, I can't. It's, you know, I got a really pretty eye look out of it with hardly any work, you know, having to put into it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, if you are kind of on the fence about it and you're like, I don't like James Charles and, you know, I don't like Morphe, this, that, and the other, you know, it's an eyeshadow palette. Like, politics doesn't have to come into it. It's, you know, beauty. And if you think that this palette is going to give you a multitude of different eye looks that you can do that are going to make you feel beautiful, at the end of the day, do what you want. You know what I mean? Like, don't do what other people are telling you to do. I am, and I guess you could include, don't let me tell you what to do either. So, yeah. That's like a paradox, isn't it? Don't do what people tell you to do. Yeah, just do that. So, anyway, yeah, so I like the palette. If it stays in stock and I pan this one, I'm gonna get another one. Again, I have the 35B Color Burst palette. I've used it in several of my videos recently. I actually did another one just the other day that I haven't actually edited because I don't think I'm gonna put it up, just because I didn't really like the video that I did. So my tattoo is weeping, actually. Slowly weeping. So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to put that video up, but I did use the Color Burst palette. So I'm going to continue using my Color Burst palette, but in conjunction with the James Charles palette, I think I've got a really nice spectrum of color. I'll show you. I've got a really nice spectrum of colors to work with. So I'll show you the Color Burst palette. So this is what it looks like, right? Okay, so that's all the shades you get. And then this is the James Charles palette. Ugh. So I put these two together. And, oh, crikey. So this is what they look like sort of together. If I can get them in the same frame even. But as you can see, like, you get like this massive array of colors. And they really do complement each other a lot. Yes, there are a couple of shades that I've noticed that are similar in between the two, but there's enough of a difference for it to make a difference, if that makes any sense. So yeah, no tea, no shade. I like the palette. Would buy it again. I don't know if it's because I didn't run into any of the shadows that are supposed to be the problem shadows, but I mean, this is a pretty look. I'm really happy with it. Yeah. So that's the end of the video, guys. I am so sorry for being so manic, but like I'm in a ton of pain right now. I am hungry. I am exhausted. My arm hurts. You know, so I'm running a full gambit of emotions in one day. So basically, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys really soon. Bye.